Hi, I'm Bob Robinson with STAHLS TV. Today we're going to talk about how to load a garment onto the Hotronix Auto Open Clam. Let's give it a try. Most people prefer to see the design properly in the positive. So we'll put the shirt on with the collar away from you. The very first thing, one of the most important things, of course, is centering it. So we'll use the collar and center it on the heat press itself, on the mechanism in the back, the framework, and we want to slide that off of the press. The reason for that is we do not want those collar or any other type of seams to give us a problem as far as pressure goes. That can create a barrier to good pressure throughout. The next step is to make sure, left to right, that we have the same amount of material on either side. With it still being centered, I have 2 points of reference, so I'm pretty much sure that my shirt is on correctly. Sometimes you'll see a printer fold through here, kind of a crease in the shirt. Don't always count on that, but if it's there, it can be a guideline as well. Once you have it lined up, centered in the back, equal parts on both sides, you should be ready to lock the press down. So that's how you would load a traditional standard press. Right now, though, we happen to be on, press happens to be on the Hotronix pedestal caddy. So that allows us for what we call threadability. Threadability is when I can actually open the shirt and slide the shirt over the heat press. We do this for a couple reasons. One, it minimizes how much fabric, how many wrinkles, how many bumps are keeping us from having good pressure. And secondly, it helps protect what happens to be printed on the opposite side, so we're not affecting the design that's been printed previously. So what can help this, the threadability portion, is this quick slip pad protector. This is a non-stick surface, and it's kind of like an ironing board cover that stays permanently on your press. It's protecting this rubber pad, but it also makes positioning and repositioning and threadability so much easier on a press like this. So backwards, or contrary to the previous way that we loaded it, we're going to turn this one around backwards so that your design will typically be upside down, something to keep in mind. But the principle still applies. You want to make sure that the collar is centered on the press and pulled back off of the press. Again, no seams, nothing in the way of pressure. And then we're going to lift out the sides and make sure that we have equal distance on left and the right. Once we are comfortable with that, of course, we would put our design down, again, upside down so that it reads properly once it's pressed, and we're ready to press. So we've looked at both ways to load the press, whether it be the standard method or whether we use threadability. Regardless of how you load your garment, it's important that we maintain even pressure by making sure the seams are off and that we have our shirt aligned properly so you have a straight design.